Welcome, lemmings and shitters, to the most in-depth and downright fucking godly review series that has probably ever been created. This isn't even a fucking joke, guys. This is the real shit. And at the request of absolutely nobody, I'm gonna be starting my review series with the KV-2, because I'm gonna do whatever I want, and that's that. So go fuck yourself, alright? Alright. So before you all just friggin' jump in my ass and try to say, oh, what do you think you're doing, bar soap? What is, this is shit. Well, yeah, you answered your own question. This is shit. This entire series is gonna be shit, and I don't really care what any of you have to say. Anyway, the KV-2. Here, you know what? We're gonna get right into this. The savageness of this tank is retardedly unreal, guys. It has got a derpy gun that makes shitters go BOOM! Like it's that derp. And it's got an amazing rate of fire, coming in with a friggin' 26-second reload, man. Nobody can match that. No other heavy tank could match a 26-second reload. That is just fire, guys. That is fire. And the tank itself is a frickin' rocket, dude. Clocking it at like, what? How fast does this thing go? What, like 35? Yeah, 35 kilometers per hour. Wait, what? No fucking way, that's not true. What the fuck? Alright, anyway, the only reason anyone actually buys this tank is because of its gun. That's legitimately, that's it. The armor is so great, it's like having a frickin' force field. It's just that awesome, guys. But the people over at Wargaming deserve a round of applause, guys. They really do. Because they thought of the most genius idea. I don't think any of us could have ever thought of this in our lifetimes. This is unreal. In all honesty, this is so good. The KV-2 goes into an artillery unit at tier 7. Like, legit, that's the best idea ever. But don't worry, it gets better, guys. It's for some strange reason, I don't know, if a heavy tank driver wants to actually continue down the heavy tank line, you get to re-research and repurchase, of course, it's a new tank, the T-150 heavy tank. I can't believe nobody thought of this before. On another note, if you were ever killed by an S-51 Arty, just remember, alright, just have this little thought. You have just been killed by a KV-2 driver. Just let that sink in there. Just let that sink in. Anywho, that's enough garage banter on this tank. Let's see this thing in action. Come on, let's go. Okay, here we are, guys. This battle is pretty intense. And as you can already see, the KV-2 obviously gets preferential matchmaking basically every time. You're always going to be at the top when you're driving the KV-2. It's great. It makes you feel so good. It's a godsend. Anyway, I must also mention that most people enjoy firing heat while they're in the KV-2. Well, I myself, sometimes you gotta change it up. You gotta fire some AP, get some armor piercing in there, But if you already got armor piercing loaded in the first place, there's no point in waiting through your reload to get the heat in there. Even though your reload is very quick, I'd rather just wait it out and reload heat after I've already fired my armor piercing. So here we go, we're getting into some action. Some other tanks getting spotted here. I'm platooning with my buddy, Mr. Tryhardbox. Of course, he's in the KV-2. It's our favorite tank. The KV-2 is so good. Oh, and as you may also be noticing there, that's already artillery taking some shots at us. But we'll talk about artillery in a minute. For now, let's see what we can do here. That was Tryhard taking a shot there. He didn't quite hit. Now, as you can see, look at the amazing... Look at that aiming time. It's pristine. And okay, wait, what? That was not supposed to happen. I'm sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen. Either way, somehow I killed him. So, congratulations to the KV-2 for getting that kill. It should be a probable thing. It's supposed to happen most of the time, but whatever. Let's move on. KV-2's got a kill. Sweet, with an armor-piercing round. Anyway, as you may be noticing as this battle progresses, you'll see artillery continuously firing at the KV-2, but that's okay, because you're experiencing the rush that you get to feel when you're driving your tier 7, because if you're constantly getting shot at by Arty, you can soak in all that education on how you're going to play your arty at tier 7, because that's what everyone in the KV-2 is doing. They're just getting ready to drive arty at tier 7. Alright, so here we go. We're getting into some more action here, some more tanks. Tryhards here. There's the SU-12. Oh, there was the force field armor. That's usually it's more like a cardboard box in my opinion, but I guess the force field actually worked this time. I'm surprised. Oh, Tryhard got a shot, and now look, there's this aiming time. I'm so ready to hit him in the weak spots here. Oh, take a hit. That's okay. You know what, KV-2? There we go. Oh, never mind. I got hit twice, but that's okay. When you're in a KV-2, it doesn't matter because you're just firing to do the damage. We got a shot off there with our heat round, and we're cooking with fire now. We only lost a little bit of health. We'll be okay. So I guess. Oh, look, there's a friendly neighborhood artillery. Still shooting at us. That's okay. And there goes Tryhard. I get hit in the side there again. But this is all part of the plan. You know, we're educating ourselves on how Arty's playing, and you know how to get the most damage out of these enemies. How we're gonna hit them. So I'm eyeing up what exactly to do next. Who I want to shoot at. I'm not even okay. No, there's artillery again. Thank you very much. And there's a little light tank up there, and I was going to do a poke. This tank has such good gun depression that you'd be able to get right up over that ridge, but I didn't do it because I didn't feel like it. Here comes the light tank, getting ready to shoot him, and
Fuck! 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 Fuck you! Fuck! 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 Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck!
So guys, that's the KV-2 in action. Let's pop back into the garage and we'll have a little final word. Alright guys, I guess we're about done, eh? That pretty much wraps it up. We've done a full review of the KV-2 in a nutshell, in my opinion. We'll just do a quick recap on everything we've talked about in this video. The gun goes boom, and that kills the bad guys. That's basically why everyone buys this tank. That's the only reason why anyone buys this tank. The reload is tremendously long, which makes it complete garbage in close quarters combat, which is the only time this tank should be used. Far range, this thing's terrible. Somehow in the replay, got a kill. You know, the aiming time is pretty terrible as well. Somehow it's stated that it goes 35 kilometers. We all know it doesn't. And basically the armor's horrendous for tier 6 heavy. If you want to drive a artillery unit at tier 7, I guess you can drive the KV-2 because some genius thought that would be a good idea. And that's all I have to say about this tank. It's a full review. And, you know, leave a comment if you enjoyed it, because I definitely enjoyed making it, and I wouldn't mind making more. So if you like it, leave a like and leave me a comment. Share with your friends, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Thank you, and peace out, guys.